Hi everyone, my name is Hannah. I am a vendor with Stay Home Kansas. My shop is Joyful Creations, as you can see here on the screen, and I'm going to be showing you the last step in getting a successful shop up and running, and that is processing your orders. This is probably the most exciting part for us as vendors is getting those sales in, and I will also show you how to get your money when you're done processing your orders. So let's get started. You will want to be in your account and go to your vendor dashboard here. And you will see here on this dashboard, it gives you a lot of information on your sales. It'll tell you the total sales you have, the number of sales you have completed, ones that are pending or processing. Processing is what we're going to be looking at today because those are the ones that we need to make sure we get shipped out to our customers. And it will give you a couple other information items down here, reviews, your total products, and up here at the top is your earnings, which is really great. So my sales are ones that have not been completed yet, so my earnings have not been updated yet because I need to complete those sales before I can make that money. So we will go into the orders here, and we have two that are processing. So you will see the order number, the order total, that status there, and the customer name. These are all items that I've done myself. I'm testing the process on my own and buying the items for myself. I'll just restock my inventory just so I can be able to show you how to process these items. So we are going to go into this first one, and I actually opened it in another window here so that I could hide the shipping information because it has my personal address on there. But I will just show you how that works. So this is for this order here. If I were to view it here, you would get this screen, and it would have all the items that the customer purchased. So you would be able to know which items you need to pull from your inventory. It shows that they chose curbside delivery. So that is a free delivery on their part. Along with the coupon, if they use a coupon, you can set up coupons over here in your shop. And then it shows the total discount, the shipping amount, Kansas tax that was charged on there, their order total, and the Stripe fee. Stripe is our credit card processing. So there's a little bit of a fee that comes out there, but that's to make sure that everything's running smoothly and that you don't have to worry about running credit cards yourself. You can request a refund if for some reason that was needed. That is in this option here. And then next would be your billing address and your shipping address. And they would normally be displaying under here, but I have hidden those with my web knowledge so that I can just show you this full process here. If you had an item that had like a virtual download, you would be able to grant them access here once you choose the product that you want them to download, and that would send them an email with that download capability. Over on the right side here, you've got some general details about your status. So this is the order status here. So once you've processed it and maybe shipped to the customer or delivered, you can update your status here. You've got a couple other options too. You can place it on hold. You can place it as completed, canceled, refunded, or if for some reason it failed, you could mark that as well. That's important information to update with. You can see when the order date happened and all their information. You get a phone number, so you could text them maybe if you wanted to text them when you're delivering the item. And then you've also got some notes here. So you can see that Stripe has charged their card and that order has been completed. It'll also show you that it depleted some of your stock levels and what items it depleted. And then you can add a note. You can add a customer note here. That is something that the customer would be able to see. I assume it will send them an email when you've added a note here, but you can also choose a private note that's only for you. So maybe you add some sort of note about anything you change here or something that you want to track for your future. Now, if this was an item that you were shipping, actually, we'll get to that in a sec. I have an item that has shipping information ready for it. So this is a curbside delivery. So I'm going to pretend that I have pulled these items, got them packaged up and ready to go, and I'm going to deliver. So you could grab that shipping address to take it to your customer. And then once you've done that, you will mark it complete and update it. And now it is updated. It marks complete. And when I refresh this page here, my order total page, you'll see it's marked as completed. Awesome job. We have completed a sale. Okay, so on to the next one that actually has shipping involved. When we charge for shipping options, it is charging the USPS price at that date and time for the weight that you entered of your item. It's giving your estimated cost. Then it charges your customer that amount, and it gives you that money to be able to go and mail your item. If you have other ways you like to mail, if you use maybe a third-party mailing app of some sort, you can use that money to pay for your shipping. And then you will need to come back into your order, which I have open in another tab here. Again, I've hidden the information from my customer. And down here you have where you can enter the tracking number. So this is maybe where you'd add a note and say, "Hi, I've got your order ready," or "Your order is getting ready to be shipped." Oh, if I can spell. And so then you could add that note and it would track it here for you. And then let's say I'm going to ship this item and I get the tracking number from USPS. So I would provide that name here, USPS, and the tracking number and the date that I shipped it. And I would add those tracking details that would get emailed to my customer. And I would pay for it using the funds that were provided. You can see the shipping here. So as long as you keep it under that amount, you are doing good. And then once you have that shipped, you can mark your status as complete, or you can do so from this front page here and click complete. And your items will be completed. And then you have shipped your other product. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Leaves not a lot of guessing involved. And yeah, that is how we get everything shipped. But then the other part of this is, okay, I've shipped my item and now I'm ready to be paid for the item here. So you will go into withdraw here in your sidebar, I'm sorry. And you will have the available funds based on the items you have completed. So I didn't mark that one complete, but my current balance is this amount. So I will be able to withdraw that and it will go into that PayPal account that I have set up when I originally set up my shop. So I'll enter this amount here and I'll submit that request. And you'll wait to watch your PayPal account. It should be fairly quickly that you get your payments. All right, I think that wraps up how to process an order and get paid for all of that. If you have any questions, don't forget Bobby, the founder of Stay Home Kansas, is super knowledgeable and always willing to help. So if you ever have any questions, you can email him. Otherwise, good luck, and I hope you enjoy.